Welcome everybody, this is Economic Research, and in this video I'm going to share with you some important dates to look out for, so stay till the end where I'm going to share with you some short clips. Jumping into this article first, coming from Daily Hodl. I know this was posted March 2021, but I think it's still worth covering considering these dates are coming up. Ben Armstrong, also known as BitBoy, calls out dates on when the bull cycle will end. And he first starts off by saying, "It has happened to countless people in 2008. I watched my portfolio grow only to be absolutely destroyed. Why? Because I didn't understand the market psychology. At the time, I didn't understand that when you're at your most excited point, that's when it crashes. At the moment where you don't want to sell the most, that's when it's the smart move to get out." Now, this ties into the next tweet that I wanted to share with you guys. And this is coming from Gareth. He says, "Everyone is committed to a plan till they get punched in the face. In other words, when they are down 50% or more, I would be curious how they would feel. The majority of retail investors sold in January, March 2009. S&P was negative 66% and about to bottom." Now, the purpose of this video isn't to spread FUD, but simply just to open your mind to having an exit strategy. Remember, bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. If you guys haven't seen my video, Create and Preserve Wealth, go check it out. I'll leave it linked in the description below. But it's important to be diversified and protect your assets by holding tangible assets like gold and silver, because after all, no one knows with certainty what the markets will do. Made point, be safe and be diversified. Now, finishing this article, Ben says, "As you can see in the previous two cycles, there was exactly a 51 to 49% ratio in the weekly candles between the two distinct parts of the bull run. 51% of the bull run lasts from the bottom of the market to the Bitcoin halving that occurs every 210,000 blocks produced. Then 49% of the bull run lasts from the halving date to the very top of the market. When you work these dates out, it's 504 days from May 11, the day of the 2020 halving. That gives you the date of September 28th. So once again, no one knows when the bull cycle will end, but hear out Kevin Wadsworth and Andy Schekben in these two short clips, calling out some important dates, and remember to always have a plan. With that being said, thank you everyone for subscribing, sharing, and liking the videos.
Yeah, well, to be clear, I think that the crypto bull market probably will conclude before the end of the year. All the crypto charts I've been drawing and looking at vary a little bit in timing between the third week of September and with some of them perhaps into mid-October or even late October. So there's a sort of a 4-week window there between sort of late September and late October, where I'd be looking for the crypto bull market to reach its peak. So part of that is driven by the Bitcoin dominance chart, which when it breaks down gives us about a 2-week warning. I think, if I've got this right, it gives us about a 2-week window, 2-week warning for the end of the crypto bull market.
Okay, and the end of the crypto bull market, at what price level would that end? What's the upside target for you?
Well, I'm going to say with Bitcoin, perhaps my target is somewhere close to 100,000. Anything above that is a huge bonus. I'm going to say 100,000 would be, if we get to 100,000 from here, which would be roughly a double, then yes, I'd expect the altcoins and Ethereum and the rest to triple, quadruple, and some of them even more than that.
The conversation went down the road like this. I said, these guys are talking tens of millions of dollars and more, bigger. These are some investment organizations that have massive amount of money in equities and cryptocurrencies. They've already spent a whole bunch of money and plan on liquidating a very large portion of their holdings in November. It's already been portrayed to the entire group. I'm getting phone calls every day from a group of these people asking me questions, how to set up account and what have you. And I said to my father, I said, these guys are talking upwards ends of $100 million between their whole group. And my dad said to me, "Andy, I listen to the things that you say on Dunnigan's show and on others. And I believe you. He says, and I think you believe yourself, more importantly, which I do. And he says, but have you really followed this logic all the way through? I said, of course I have. What do you mean? He says, no, I don't think you have, Andy. I really don't. I said, okay, well, what do you mean? He says, what are you going to do when the phone rings one day and someone says, I want a $50 million order or a $100 million order? What are you going to do? Are you going to try your darndest to fill it and then just tell everyone else that there's no product available and close shop? These are the type of things that I think could happen just like that.